Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Islamic Quiz program about Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today our quiz program, there are going to be 5 questions, number 6 to 10 inshallah, and that question going to be multiple question. There is with me again Zara, Mustafa, Hussein and Hassan. So I'm going to ask first question to Zara. For how many years did Prophet Nuh alayhi salam preach to his people? A. 900 years, B. 950 years, C. 1000 years.
950 years.
MashaAllah, question was right. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, he gave dawah to his people 950 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, Surah Al-Ankabut, Nuh alayhi salam was a great prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is also called the second Adam. He preached among his people for 950 years, but only a few believe in him. Now I'm going to move the second question, and this is actually question number going to be, for this program is second question, and altogether the question going to be 7 question. Question number 7, but it is second question. How did Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam come to know about the Queen of Sheba? I'm going to ask to Hassan. A. Through a bird. B. Through a group of traveler. C. Through a jinn.
A. Through a bird.
MashaAllah, answer is right. Through a bird. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioning about this from Surah An-Naml verse 20 to 24. One day Hupi appeared to before the Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam and said, I have come to you from Sheba with reliable news. I found a woman ruling over them who has been given everything, and she was a mighty throne. I'm going to question number 3, but I'm going to ask to Hussein. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Prophet Nuh alayhi salam to build? A big and high building, an ark, and C. a minaret. Do you know? Ark. MashaAllah, very good. This is the right answer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Nuh alayhi salam to build an ark. And Allah mentioning about this from Surah Hud verse number 37. Allah ordered him to build an ark when the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam began to build the ark. His people scoffed at him, but there was a great flood. The Prophet Nuh alayhi salam and his followers had already boarded the ark. The disbelievers were drowned in the flood. I'm going to move to the next question to Zara. When the Prophet Musa alayhi salam went at his Lord appointed time, what he wished did he express to him? The answer A, B, C. So A, to show himself to him, to show paradise to him. C, to give him power and might.
To show himself to him.
Good, mashallah, right answer. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying about this from Surah Al-A'raf verse number 143. When the Prophet Musa alayhi salam approached at his Lord, appointed time, and his Lord spoken to him. He pleaded with him to show himself to him so that he might look at him. Now I'm going to move to the next question to Hassan. This is the last question from this program, okay? Question number 10 for this program is question number 5, okay? When the Prophet Zakaria alayhi salam visited Maryam in her mihrab, mean its chamber, what did he find with her? A. Some scriptures. B. Some fresh food. C. Some angels.
B. Some fresh
food. MashaAllah, answer is correct. B. Some fresh food. And Allah tabarak wa ta'ala mentioning about this in the Quran from Surah Al-Imran verse number 37. What Allah saying? Every time Zakaria visited her in her chamber, he found she had some fresh food. He asked her where provision come from. She replied, this is from Allah. So Allah used to give to Maryam alayhi salam food from Jannah. Okay, and we know Maryam alayhi salam, she was the mother of Prophet Isa alayhi salam. So we have learned about 5 questions of Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and in the next program we're going to learn from 11 to 15 inshallah. Okay, so dear viewers, jazakallah khairan for watching. I hope you guys learning something from here inshallah, and see you with you guys in next program. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.